I spent some time thinking about concierge medicine before I actually went forward with SignatureMD. I like the idea of better work-life balance and having some more time with my patients, and maybe having a little bit of cushion of revenue. So I looked at a couple of other options before I decided to go forward with SignatureMD. The first company that I met with was a model in which it was sort of a pay or leave model. And basically, if your patient could not afford the program, they would need to find another doctor. I didn't like that feeling. When I joined SignatureMD, I was into practice, I think 24 years at that point. And a lot of the patients that I take care of have been my patients for 20 years, long time, 15, 20 years. And I've grown to really care about them, and they care about me. They ask about my wife, my kids, so it's a kind of a nice feeling. And the idea of sending them off to another doctor or telling them that our relationship was now based only on money was kind of uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable for me. And I just couldn't ethically bring myself to do that. The other idea that I looked at was a do-it-myself concept. So I met with a lawyer who had started a couple of doctors in this practice by themselves, without an organization. And it would have involved, a lot of legal work, a lot of, and there was no real infrastructure to help me with it. So I would have had to, create my own marketing pieces and be that guy that did the conversion myself. So it was basically just helping me to create documents to protect me from the insurance commission and make sure I was doing it properly, but then basically I would be doing it myself. And frankly, I didn't feel like I had the time to do that. I'm busy seeing patients all day long, so how am I going to find the time to, and I don't have the technical abilities to create a website, do marketing materials, create contracts to enroll patients, and I just knew that I couldn't do that. And so then, if I wanted to go that route, I would have then had to contract all these services out. I would have had to find a web designer to give me a web presence. I would have had to find maybe the lawyer could have helped me create probably could have created the patient contracts, would have had to deal with insurance carriers. There's just a lot of stuff that I just didn't feel like I was qualified or had the time to do. Those were the main ones that I looked at, and then with the SignatureMD model, it just was a lot more comfortable for me on a lot of levels. The idea that I had support, that they were going to do the conversion with me and help me do that, that they had resources to help me with a website and things like that, all kind of made it a lot more comfortable for me.